it's another exciting episode of Budget Beatdown, Red Bridges versus Ruby
Hey,
Trail. This week, I want to say 97 or 98. I mean, 2001.
2001.
Okay, close enough. Too close enough. The 2001 Acura RSX Type S. I don't know if it's a Type S or not, but the RSX, the
Type
little
R.
brother to the NSX, and not as cool as the NSX. This week, I will have, and I hate this, 75,000 credits to spend on my car, but I will not be able to tune in a tuner. Meanwhile, Wobblepop, in his yellow, soon to be anime skin RSX, will
Which
have
I also am not
55,000
very
credits,
excited about this.
and he will be able to tune. Since this is a tuner, will tuning help him beat my riches? Let's find out.
Inflation might have saved
Oh,
you
I
here.
forgot it was inflation might have saved me.
I can't afford half the parts I would have been able to before.
it's it's that Obama economy, goddammit. I can't afford nothing in my car.
It just ain't worth it no more.
Oh,
All
did you
right.
see that finally Dum Dum McDummerson finally dropped out? Thank goodness.
I did not, because I don't pay attention to that shit, dude.
He dropped out and he picked out of all the people he could pick, he chose to nominate Kamala. You know, the one VP that has done nothing. Good choice. Good choice. She's untested. Let's go.
Such good choice.
I mean, it makes sense though because she was the VP, so it makes sense to be like, all right, cool, let's try it. But just imagine how the best part is thinking about it. Imagine how pissed off Hillary Clinton is because she almost, well, there was no way she could have been, but she was on the debate stage to try and become the first female president, and now she might lose that title to Kamala Harris. Like you just, it fills me with such joy to think about her just ripping her hair out,
That's a
beating
fact
down
where it
bookshelves.
sucks to suck.
Yeah, it's one of those moments where it's like, well, that's what you get for being a piece of garbage for your entire political time. Whatever. Anyway, have fun with your Cooney. Yay.
Oh, yay. I'll see you in a minute. Well, now that he ruined our channel with politics, also very unkind of him. I like the stock wheels on this. We are definitely going to want a transmission. And for our lack of power, probably. Well, no, because we're going to stay front wheel drive here. Which isn't too big of a deal because this thing was built rear wheel or front wheel drive. So it's going to be very important for stability. I think. I don't want it out there home warning me. Yes, we're going in a little bit of tuna style. Come on now. No, we'll leave that beer back. Great, we got brakes. Oh, we're gonna need staffy chip to finish this. Now for the fun part. How much power could we get in this little engine? We're 465 right now. Alright, that puts us at 498 horse. That isn't terrible. I could get much more out of that. Ah, we could drop. They don't want to. We do gotta drop that wing though. That wing be ugly. Maybe we'll go in the rear. Nah. That costs 1,000, so I mean that looks like what most Integras you see on the road today. But we gotta maintain a little get a little bit more budget. Cause we need the monies. Wait. We did put a clutch in it, right? Yeah. That's gonna be handy. The brakes and everything. We're fully up on slicks. I wish I got more tire width in the front. And think about it, this back end's gonna be whipping around. Go 245s, and that'll save us a little bit more money. Which means we can get a sick exhaust. Here we got 547, 337. Wait, and that is with the gearbox, right? Don't forget that, because we'd be tuning. It is, but I think I could probably get away with an actual race transmission here and save a little bit more money. Ooh, this. But it is a lot of weight. I guess not. It's only 4 pounds. I feel like a 6-speed would be a lot better for this car just because I could tune it more, but we're just going to go with it. I feel good about this. We lost 300 pounds and we gained 400 almost.
634 horsepower, 648 foot-pounds of torque, a weight of 2,314 pounds, placed at a displacement of 56% frontward, and an engine displacement of 1.6 liters. A very small engine for this car.
Which has a lot of power. You went for the max
It
one.
really does. I debated on going for the one underneath that because that was a straight VTT. It wasn't a turbo rally engine. But eventually I went for the turbo rally engine just because the upgrades in that were all big upgrades that gave you lots of
Yeah.
horsepower.
Yeah. Now, are you all-wheel drive? Which you probably are.
No, me never all-wheel drive. What are you talking about?
Okay, well then here's my stats. We got 547 on the power.
Nice.
Not terrible, but when you said the torque, that's what hurt me. I have 337.
Oh, yikes.
Well, I mean, budget. I weigh 2,323 pounds. Front displacement of 56. Engine displacement of 2.10 liter. And I'm a front wheel drive car.
Did you go for the stock or did you go for the stock engine or did you go for the minimum upgrade?
I went for the stock.
Okay.
I was able to get
I
a little
I
bit
was
more power out of it.
Yeah, because the stock automatically comes with the turbo in it. Not automatically, but you can put a turbo in it
Yeah,
automatically.
right.
Whereas the second engine has that as well, and the third engine you actually have to go into the engine upgrade to get that turbo. So, cool. That's good to know.
This will be interesting. You ready?
I am. Oh no! Did you just have a bad takeoff there?
It's really hard to take off with this much power in a front wheel drive.
Oh, okay, that's you know what? That's fair. I did not calculate front wheel drive it.
But
Look
yeah,
at you.
that was a bad takeoff. But hey, I'm low car. Come on, it's not like I'm not already expecting getting my butt whooped here on the drag races. The drifts, well, I'm just gonna hold the e-brake the whole time, and it'll be like
Oh,
we're
good
on
work.
McDonald's plates again, boys.
Fair enough.
In the Kmart parking lot, nobody's gonna get that reference. PI difference isn't too terrible, considering front wheel drive to all wheel drive.
Yeah, it's really not. If I could have afforded the 6K for the better valve, then I could have had an S2 at 907, but it's also not that big of a deal. I don't know what your top speed is, but I know I'm going to hit my top speed in about 2 seconds.
I just
Okay,
wish I
maybe
would have
more than
gotten
two.
off the line better than that.
Don't worry, you have 4 more races to beat me in.
And drifts.
Yeah, exactly. You're not going to be lagging behind too much, just for
My
the
top
drag race.
speed is 200 on the money.
That's nice, actually, because mine is 188. So you can
But
catch up with me eventually. It's just going to be about a mile before you catch
I
up with
just
me.
better hit the right. I better hit these corners fucking perfect today. But
That's,
I've had worse cars.
that's true.
Mustang.
We have another Mustang next week, too. It's going to be super fun.
Next rule: no fours ever, unless they're anything below the 60s and not a Mustang.
That doesn't leave, that leaves one, maybe 2 cars that we haven't done yet. Maybe.
Oh man, the torque steer is so real in this car.
She really wants to just not slide or slide too much.
Nah, I meant being front wheel drive. Anytime you hit the power, your turning goes right away.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so much torque steer. Even though it only was 337 foot-pounds, but good racing, good racing.
Don't worry, I've got you on the takeoff, so I'll be fine.
I'm just saying that was good racing, though. We held that very well through there.
Oh,
Um,
that maybe not so much.
okay, I gotta slow down a lot more on that corner.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh God.
That's alright, that makes up for you trying to throw me into a guardrail.
That didn't count, did it? No, of course it didn't.
No, you did not miss that one.
Just barely too.
What, you trying to show off in your all-wheel drive drifting?
No. It's just it's easier to steer with drifting.
Are you having a problem with the back end providing too much power, or the front end trying to just not let you turn?
I feel like it's the front end just not trying to turn that much.
Right, because it comes stock with the front wheels. So, I bet you the all-wheel drive ratio. I want you to look after this race just to see. I bet you that ratio is like max to the front. So like your rear wheels aren't actually getting much power.
Oh, perhaps.
It's alright. Makes me feel better. I lost 2 drag races.
I stayed in fourth way too long.
I don't really have to use my fourth. Although Now that I'm in corners, I can do a little bit better tuning on that. I had it tuned for dragging, so.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I mean, it's worked well around here, so I can't complain. That first lap though, that was some pretty close racing.
Yeah, until I missed a checkpoint, we were pretty neck and neck. This one might be a little bit closer, just because I feel like neither of us is going to hit fourth gear, except for maybe that starting straight area.
Maybe you, me, most likely not. It takes this thing a
Yeah,
long time to get going, but once it's going, it's okay.
yeah.
Definitely had worse though, so I'm not mad.
Oh,
Noise. Oh, Force is having an incident.
are you all right?
Yeah,
You
we're
still in the
good.
race? Okay.
No, I just meant with her loading time.
No, it's just I have it on my hard drive and not my SSD. Please don't miss it. Thank you.
Ooh, you were on fire around this track.
I'm not doing that bad now that I'm realizing where my cornering is best optimal, except for that corner, which is too long, and I try to drift it. Bump it. There we go.
Sorry, I had an issue too. Felt like I could take that a lot quicker.
Yeah, we both probably could. Oh, sorry about
Yeah,
being in your way.
sorry, I came through that corner quick.
Did not realize that.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, that's my bad. I'll wait.
give me
No,
give me a
I
second.
I came through that last quarter with a lot of
Okay, go
good
ahead.
speed. Sorry about that though. I thought I was helping.
If I hadn't hit the wall and I wasn't bouncing out of that corner, it wouldn't have been that devastating. But because I was bouncing out and then you bounced me back in, I just went
Forza bounce
full.
was acquired.
Yeah, exactly. The infamous Forza bounce. Probably not best. Probably not a great idea to go fourth gear in that corner.
I've tried it.
Oh,
It's really not. Yeah, this thing's a little quick around these corners, dude.
oh yeah.
I'm so glad I didn't go rear-wheel drive. Because the front's
Oh,
kind
that
of
would have
like
been
all-wheel drive, you know, just without all-wheel drive. It just pulls itself
just except
around at
we're
least.
without. Yeah, exactly.
Which also sucks though when you're trying to actually corner and put power down. Because then that happens. But that's okay. We made a gap.
Damn. That last corner and all three of those laps was bad for me. I could have done a hell of a lot
That
better
was
on
your
it.
downfall area right there though. Was those and
Well,
on the second lap I
that
came
and
through with a lot of power.
pumping. Yeah,
Oh, I didn't go full width on the rear. I went the one right before it.
yeah. I didn't go for any width on the rear,
Because
so
obviously I was trying to
they
save
all look
money
like
so I could buy
motorcycle
power.
tires.
We're on little tricycles. Alright. I'll see you in the corners. It'll take me a minute to get there.
Yeah. I'll wait for you in the corners.
Yeah. Sounds good. That wasn't a terrible launch from me, actually. We've had way worse launches.
I mean, you've had worse launches this episode, but yeah. I think this is the race. This is the race where you finally get down. Like, all right, cool. This is where I need to put my car at.
Until I messed up that last corner. That I just
Don't worry, I
messed
hit
up.
it too.
Ooh.
Oh, bump into it. There we go.
Just need a little bump and grind. Hello.
Oh, sorry about that. Don't worry.
It's
We're at the
alright.
zero stop. We're at that corner anyways.
I tapped on my brakes so I didn't just wild card you out of the lane. Yeah, this thing's a little beast out here in the corners.
Oh yeah.
And once she gets going, she's got the power to keep up.
I just missed that son of a bitch. And it put me all the way back to the previous check. That's great.
No.
Yeah, more or less.
My fourth gear could be so much lower. Oop, and I just fucked it up. Not as bad as checkpoint, but like I smacked the wall pretty hard.
I'm not gonna be able to make up the difference, but I'll get it close at least.
I don't think you'll make up the difference that much. I am whipping through here.
Damn it, I was hoping Mom's house would stop you.
I was very close to it. I'm very close. I swore I was gonna smack it.
But you can handle the corners at least. That's because even the corners where if I'm going at a certain speed, I know that with most other cars, I'd be slipping way out of them. That car, I'm able to get through those corners and might be on the verge of going off the road, but not hitting the actual rubber.
Oh yeah, no, this thing is pretty dialed. That's why I'm able to catch up so much more in them corners.
One checkpoint and it's 10 seconds. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
This is where it's gonna be fun. Because if we're even close at that final corner, I'm probably gonna win.
Oh yeah.
But depending on how the checkpoints are feeling, we'll see.
I'm gonna have to get a distance on you before them sharp uphill corners.
That's true.
Otherwise, I'm not gonna stand much of a chance.
There are a few decent straightaways before that, and there's a good straightaway right after it too.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to do this really good timing. Like I'm gonna have to make it really work just to get close. Cause look how quick you just jumped back out of there, and I was pretty close to you in that corner.
Skinny tires are not fun in sand. Oh no.
Hey, at least you got the all-wheel drive.
That's fair.
I got the cheap old version back here. Surprised the
Yeah, we're not
differential
doing
hasn't
that
even
bad.
blown up. I definitely didn't tune it right for this though. My force needs to be way lower because it's not able to hold the gear. 5. Good raise.
You're still pretty close.
I know, but you're just gonna go away here. I'm just saying that this is the first race I've just watched you the whole time. Like you haven't escaped, but I'm just watching.
I'm also trying to take it carefully around these corners because I know how the checkpoint system is in this race.
Sure, blame it on the game, not the driver. Oh, now you're just a little mosquito out there.
Never seen a mosquito drift, but I'll keep an eye out for it.
Little tiny black dot that I can barely see. Oh, that last chicane though, not enough, bro.
Almost.
Nope.
You got pretty close.
I torque steered right to the sign.
Oh no! At
I
least it
didn't.
wasn't the house. At least it wasn't the house.
Yeah, I didn't actually hit it. I got back out of it so I could turn, but at least it wasn't the house. Good race.
I made sure for that last corner that I was entering it wide. I was entering it wide and coming out short, just because I knew that's my downfall corner right there.
I
That
made
and the straightaway.
I made so much time in that little chicane there before that last corner though. Holy crap!
Like I said, this car just seems overall really fun and really good. I like it. Oh, don't worry, you'll be fine.
No,
I'm
I
good.
won't.
You know I'm gonna miss a checkpoint at some point during this race. We should have a bingo card. That would be the center space.
Ding. Yippee!
I'll miss a checkpoint on uphill race. Free space.
Problem is, there's a lot of corners and a lot of power areas.
Yeah.
Now, if this was a downhill version, I'd give my car a solid 1,000% chance of winning. Because it required more on the chassis to turn than the power to go down, you know?
Yeah,
The
exactly.
uphill part, I'm not able to put as much power down because I'm trying to steer still. Man, you tap that wall and it just looks so interesting, so I had to go explore it too.
Some of these walls are kind of interesting. Well, at least I got the drift down.
Yeah, that was a pretty solid drift, I'll give you that. Boy, I overcooked that corner though.
Oh no, out.
I'm not far behind, but it's noteworthy of how much more time you're making out of these corners and stuff.
Ow.
If it makes you feel any better, I was completely off-roading on the inside. These slow corners are great because no, I can't put my power down, but these high corners, I'm like, oh, maybe I can, and then boom, into the wall.
Yeah. I'm just being extra careful. Uh-oh.
I'm just here just putting pressure on you, you know? I'm just close enough for you to see, but not enough for you to feel stressed, but just enough.
Yeah. Let me know that you're there. Give her a warning shot, Captain. That kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, we both hit the same part of the wall.
Yeah. That wall is very precarious of if you hit it at the wrong place, you're gonna not make that checkpoint. And that's gonna be where hell happens.
Oh, that was hilarious. I was making such good time until I saw that wall. But I saw the checkpoint before it, and I'm like, I don't think I'm making that one.
Yeah, it's one of those checkpoints where it's like I don't know if I'm gonna make it or not. It's very dependent. I like that you went for the opposite drift that I went for. Very nice.
Yeah, you're showing off, and I'm showing how proud I am that I actually made it up there with that good of a race.
Hey, it was only 3 seconds different. It's not that bad.
Right, but that's where the PI totally shows, though. With the power and the all-wheel drive, that's where the high car gets you. All right, are you ready to see how terrible this goes for me?
Yeah, I'll go first. Oh, this is gonna be fun drifting. You know, other than me missing half of the good point section there.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this right now. This is not easy.
Yeah, it was never easy with front wheel drive cars.
No, that's why we stole the freaking. We'd go to McDonald's, buy ourselves some meal, and take the trays out and use them for skid pads and knee
Oh yeah.
braces. This car just can't put enough weight down to the front to make it worth it. But I ain't giving up.
Oh no.
You okay down there?
I had to rewind to save it myself from flying off
Wait,
the edge.
that's not okay.
Don't worry, I'm not counting it as a completed run. I'm counting it as a DQ. But I would have failed anyways because that was a. Oh yeah.
Tell me, where were you at points?
I was at 498, I believe. Right at where you were.
I would have never made it. I'm only at 293 right now.
How were you? How?
What?
Front wheel drive. That's how. That's good to know, though. That lets me know that that there's still a chance for me to beat you with the next two drifts.
Yes, there is still a chance. I need to do a little bit more tuning.
Are you doing grandma drifting up there? Is that what's happening? Because you're taking these corners very slowly.
Dude, I am telling you, this car just has so much torque steer, it doesn't actually do what you need it to do. It's a little difficult. I'm at 433 now. You would have totally had me.
Oh, especially with how I finished it off. Yeah.
I hope you're not watching me with the drone in the game.
No, I'm not.
Good, I mean, you'll see how terrible this is anyways, but that's what we thrive on, disqualifications. 626,000.
How?
What do you mean, how?
I think that's your lowest score you've ever done.
This car does not want to do the drifty that it needs to do.
No, it's not the car. It's the front wheel drive. That's the problem.
If I would have went rear, yes, this thing would be a freaking monster. The problem is that this thing's got way too much torque steer, so it's just the second that I try and put any power down, it just bloop back straight. That's okay. Just a little bit more tuning and we'll try and work this out. Alright. You ready to see how absolutely terrible this is?
Go ahead.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm seeing how horrible it is for you. Yikes.
yeah, this thing loves to just want to put itself straight. I am absolutely doing my best.
That wasn't great on my part.
104, 170.
Oh my goodness, no. Okay, that was actually pretty good on my part. I got a 139,990.
I
I
don't
thought you were gonna
even.
get like one. I was scared. I was honestly like, with how bad
I
my
don't even
first
want
two
to do
corners
the
were.
last one. This card sucks for
We're
this.
we are. This is literally the tiebreaker. We have to do
I
the last one. I'm
know.
sorry.
I know. This card literally just bleh for this.
Yeah, that's not bad on my part.
I am trying my freaking damnedest to get something.
The score you need to beat is a 162,223. So it's not that bad.
You should just take out this car and feel how bad it is for this. This is not. No. It's not a circumstance where you say it's not too bad. That just don't work.
Oh, I said it.
Look how much grip that thing had. 127,000. Good win. Good
That
win.
was a close one.
God,
Well, I
that
mean,
was.
not the drifts themselves, but
But we made it all the
overall,
way
I was
to where
scared
it's still a tie.
when you ran 3 of the races. I was like, this is not a good look for me at all.